So the total return, you can see price return, total return. Total return is inclusive of dividend. So price return is only the price going up, right? So since inception, you can see total return is around 12%. Here there are multiple things. You can hold 5 stocks, 10 stocks, 15 stocks. You can see the performance for the last 5 days. You can see the last performance for the last 20 days, 3 months, 6 months. Or you can wish to hold the portfolio for the next 3 months, next 1 month. So if you try to mix and match the combinations, it is going to be huge. Like somewhere around easily today what you are going to test will give you more than say 250, 300 different variations of the same strategy. So next, here is where essentially once you get your scoring, you would be ranking somewhere in this matrix. So most likely you won't be, nobody ranks here on the matrix. So very likely you will be ranking somewhere around this matrix. So either in the green, yellow or red. So depending on where you are ranking, so we also have some recommendations like how much you can have in your momentum portfolio. So this is again just a broader, so this will come to this maybe during around before we break for lunch because the scores have to get ready. So first let's Siddharth start with the idea of making you run the code. So
So the 4 tests that I gave the traders were, the first one was to understand the mindset behind which the trader is trading and what is their relationship with money. The second test focused on the risk assessment and risk management skills. The third test focused on the trading errors and the biases that the trader has. And the last test focused on the stress and anxiety levels of the trader. So now all of these things, how is it going to help you? You might ask me. So after these assessments, I analyzed them, and post the analysis, I had a session with the trader. So our discussions were so different, and it was like as if the trader understood so much about themselves and the kind of errors that they do. When it is on a sheet of paper and you're able to see it and you're talking about it to somebody, it kind of makes you feel more self-aware, and it helps you to trade in a better manner.
The 2 days workshop is went very well. I'm happy, and I liked your teamwork.
Thank you, sir.
How people are work. They come to be the bottom level because I am not technically sound. They teach me each and everything from the basics, like 0 to. They started teaching me, and they have very patient, and they explained each and every time because I asked 2-3 times. I think in this program I asked many questions that they ended. So what I want to say finally is you are working very hard. That I came to know because I went to mini training, and I saw that so many people are taking the details from the online, and with some modification they are teaching it. But you are working from the bottom, and you are trying to share with it. Because mostly people will work from the bottom, but they won't share it. But you like to share it, and you want us to check the details and give the feedback, and you are following up. It's a really good work.
Thank you.
I
Thank
like
you.
that very much.
So sometimes the breakouts which are near ATH is or 52 wick high is the best one, which is preferred in the momentum trading basis. So this is the 10-year CAGR for each of the strategies that are mentioned here, and the maximum drawdown that they have ever hit. So we can see that aggressive strategies also have aggressive drawdowns. So we can actually, like based on your risk profile on the test which you have given, so by lunch we will have the results, and we can actually personalize whatever strategy you want. So this one is a high risk strategy. and we can see that this is a moderate risk. So for 41, you are getting a drawdown of 32, and the maximum drawdown period ever faced by the strategy. So 629 divided by 250. So why 250 is because 1 year has, on an approximate basis, 250 trading sessions per year. So this is almost like more than 2.5 years you are in a drawdown. So we must be actually seeing this parameter also before we choose a strategy.
Hi Sakit. First of all, I want to thank you, because for a wonderful session. Actually, I was into options trading for last 5 years. Right now, I'm looking to diversify to cut down the risk. So I have attended. Here yesterday morning, you have started with the equity building session. That was so nice of me. Even I'm starting to build my equity in my portfolio. I think it would be helpful for me by building it. And today, I mean, what I like in you is you don't give us a strategy. You give us the framework so that we will build the strategy. We will set the result. I mean, if you are okay with the result, we can test it and we can deploy it. Okay. I enjoyed session.
So I am a discretionary trader. I have around 6 years of experience. So all these years I was doing the discretionary trading. And what I observed in the last 6 years is so the discretionary trading is a stressful job. So we tend to do emotional trading. So when I was searching the YouTube, I saw Saket video where he was talking about systematic trading. So that is when I chose this workshop, and I think last 2 days the workshop went very well, and all the systematic trading, whatever he told, was data driven, and back tested results. Everything was very good. And the last 2 days, whatever the learning I got, maybe I will implement that. And so this is like a stress-free job. So whatever the back tested data, so on that, if you do the trading, so it's all system based. So it will be like stress-free what we can do.
First of all, thank you so much for coming here. So this is our first batch. So I hope we were able to add some value to you, right? So you were able to get some good takeaways with respect to both options and equities and how to go about. So next, what is the way forward? So what do we do from here is, so this would be fruitless if you don't try implementing it, at least one of it, because the entire point of trying to measure it and see how the improvement is happening can only be done when you try it out. So we will only be connecting with you guys next month again to get your feedback on how things are going, what is happening, has it improved. So all that we can only connect next month. But till then, if anything is useful and anything is fruitful, any equity system you feel is good, so you can try running it small. So on a smaller size of capital, so you can try to add those stocks. So when you're running equity, do not compare what is happening to the portfolio in isolation, which means just don't see your portfolio. To see if you're doing good or bad, you should see with relative to the index you have chosen. Right, so what do I mean by that? So if you have picked a strategy from Nifty 50 index, so end of the day you should beat Nifty 50. If you have picked something from Nifty 500 index, end of the day you should beat Nifty 500. So measure your performance relative to the index. Don't measure your performance just by looking at now my portfolio is down or now my portfolio is up. So I would request you to start small. Like anyone, at least you can start with your option systems. If some value has been added there on how you can look at things and automate your option, or equity, whichever has helped you out. So you can start with one of it. Then after 1 month, we are going to have another round of a basic session where we are going to understand what has changed. So how, like, again, as I told, measurements are on multiple types, not just with respect to performance. Overall, are you feeling more confident? Are you feeling more easier to trade? So multiple measurements would be again taken. So we also will get an understanding that whether this whole thing or systematic way of approaching market is helping you guys or not. So yeah.
For sure, I will tell you one thing. You people, if you work like this, in 10 years, 15 years, you will become a very big guys. Thank you, sir. As I really want to appreciate your thing. You are very simple and neat. I like youngsters are like this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great having you and it was a pleasure.
Look at Siddharth, he's not in the interview. If you can see him, he's still helping them understand the course. He's going extra mile for them. Hopefully he gets extra sleep over the weekend. So yeah, let's pack up for the video. Bye-bye.